Hey there, beautiful people. This is Mentor Shelley coming to you once again. We are just talking about before going to an interview, the next job interview, or the next career opportunity interview, avoid these 6 things. In the first segment, we talked about the first thing you want to avoid is being late. Check out that video. That's the first video in the 6-part series. Just so you guys know, if you don't know who I am Mentor Shelley, your dream career coach, helping you to become a better version of yourself professionally. So let's get into part number 2. The second thing you need to avoid, as far as job interviews are concerned, is dressing inappropriately for interviews. And don't think I'm just talking about dressing inappropriately for interviews that you do in person. Please keep in mind that I'm going to share a very funny story with you. I was actually in a career development workshop last year, and the facilitator was sharing a funny story with us. What happened was that one of his other students, works for an organization and is the HR representative for that organization, and they were conducting an interview with this candidate. Apparently, the candidate is doing the Skype interview. It's a Skype interview, so it's a video conferencing or video and voice interview. It was a remote interview, and there were several people on the panel for the employer, and then there's the individual doing the interview. So apparently in the interview process, the candidate had all of their clothes from the waist up on. And of course, with any of those interviews, you have to keep in mind that the camera is pointing directly at you, at your face, or at the desk level where you have the computer. I think the candidate apparently asked to be excused for a moment because he had to use the bathroom. And the candidate got so comfortable in the interview, the candidate forgot that they only dressed up for the upper body portion of their interview from the waist up. The candidate had his underwear on from the waist down and forgot to close the computer or cover the camera while, and I'm thinking about this now and I'm laughing because they forgot to either shut off the camera or cover the camera when they got up, from the table where they were sitting with their computer, and he went to the bathroom, and he practically mooned the interviewers going to the bathroom because he only had on his underwear. Needless to say, the HR representative that was telling the story said that that candidate did not get the job opportunity, all because he did not dress appropriately for the interview. Keep in mind, whether you're going for an interview in person or on video where you're going to visually be seen, it is extremely important to assure that you are appropriately dressed. Keep in mind at all times that before people speak to you and before they engage in a conversation, they may have your resume, so of course you're going for an interview, may have a copy of your resume. But before they say a word to you, they're judging you based on what you look like. So you want the judgment to be appropriate. You at least want their perception of you to be, okay, he looks professional, he looks like he's ready to go. He or she looks like he's ready to go. They don't want to question whether you're here for a job or you're here to drop off their pizzas. So please, make sure that you are dressed professionally and appropriately for the interview that you're going for. Now, if you're struggling in this area or you're looking for additional help with getting your interview chops in gear and you're looking for detailed help and examples of what to do and what not to do. If you're struggling in this area in any way, shape, or form, please check out the resource that may be helpful to you, mentorshelley.com/interview help or mentorshelley.com/services slash interview sessions. Both of those resources, one is a self-help audio series and the other is a session, an interview session with me where we'll go through piece by industry, what you should expect, what you should and should not do, and how to appropriately answer difficult questions professionally. So I want you to be prepared, overly prepared for the next career opportunity interview that you come across. If you have any additional questions in regards to job interviews or anything job related or career related, definitely you can either leave a comment at the bottom of this video or audio, depending on how you're listening to this information. Or you can definitely, if you find the information helpful, you can certainly share the information with a friend on whatever platform you do see this, whether it be a listening platform or you're watching the video, as well as if you have direct questions that you want to ask me directly and you want to leave a voicemail, then you can go to mentorshirley.com/contact. And on the right side of the screen, at that page, you will see a send voicemail tab. And you can go ahead and click on the tab, leave me a voicemail. I respond to you within 24 hours. Always want you to remember also that if you're looking for additional help career-wise, we also have a free resource where you can go ahead and go through and, if you're looking to get some career guidance, definitely start with the free dream career guide at mentorshirley.com/D as in dog, C as in cat, G as in goat. So that's mentorshirley.com/DCG. And of course, as always, Mentor Shirley is here to help you to become a better version of yourself professionally. And share this information with a friend that you know may need it, or use information that you may be able to become a better professional, especially in the areas of interviews. You guys have a good one. Enjoy and make it a productive and fulfilling career that you can enjoy. Bye-bye.